How's it going, guys? Snobby Society here. Some people have asked, how do I carry so many things, or some people get astonished when they see I take a photo dump or a pocket dump, and people are like, how do you carry so much stuff? And somebody asked me earlier in a thing that they would like to see videos in is how things are carried and some tips on that, or something along those lines. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys a couple, kind of like a general idea of how I carry the different things that I do. So rule number one of carrying things is keep them spread out. So you're going to find a lot of things are split up between the left and right, and that's intentional. Going from feet up, because I have less to show there, so we can get into it. Typically, of course, the socks and shoes. I do have some of the Delta to Alpha designed socks, which are freaking amazing. I need to do a review for them, but usually the socks I'm wearing. In one of my socks, or sometimes both, I do have a Kevlar friction saw I keep in there. Going up, nothing on ankles, nothing on knees, so we start getting the pockets. So pockets I kind of shift a couple ways, but this is typically what you'll see me wearing if I'm being casual, or I can even wear this at work a lot of times. So you'll even see me something like this is similar to my work. And what I have on me right now, I'm going to show you, has been my weekly carry for some time now. So we can start at front pockets, of course. So right here is where I've got the Snubby and the DeSantis. It is empty. But typically for work, you'll see that here sitting in the left side. And the DeSantis Nemesis. Sometimes I'll keep some E&E gear in here. I got a paper clip right now. Sometimes I have a chem light, a SAD tool, shim, something like that. I'll sometimes have somewhere in there. And then going to the right here is where I've got the Pressure Cult Nomad. Hiding there for a little bit. The great thing about slacks is that little gentleman's pocket in there holds things like this perfectly. So I have that sitting in there with my everyday coins. Almost always paired together like that. Keep a rubber band here so I can put this onto my belt easily if I want to. I can also attach this to my belt in a particular way. Those front pockets. So we got the back pocket here is where I keep the reload. See, I really only need one finger to draw. I typically am using two to get it with the thumb on the back. See, the back pocket's where I keep the Gondek Executive Pry Bar. See, now we're going into the waistband here, so sometimes I'll even have the Tenebris Concepts. Sometimes I'll have that here. Not always. Sometimes the Snubby's sitting in that spot. Sometimes I've got something hidden there, but do that. Now, here, interesting thing, I do carry E&E, escape and evasion gear. Got a key, the grind in it, and a shim. Sometimes I'll loop it around my underwear, the whole underwear itself. Other times I'll loop it around the belt loop. I'm going to redo this cord. This is what I had at the time when I made this, but I'm going to put some Kevlar cordage there. And then, of course, I got the soft tee right here. Let's see, that's all the midline, all pockets, yeah. So then, just come here. Of course, got my tactical pen. This can be sitting usually one of two spots, either left pocket or here, sometimes in here, just depending. And then, of course, I keep a improvised ball of sorts. All my goodies in here with a few other particular items. And of course, got my flashlight. Now I also, of course, have the scapula right here. My rosary with my Santa Muerta idol on it. So that's kind of how I carry my stuff. And of course, my wrists usually have something, at least something there. The hand cups. GTFO wrist strap with a clip and a key. Rubber band for being able to keep things attached to my hand. So that's kind of how I carry my everyday carry. There are a few variations of it, but that's pretty much the gist. Most of those items are in most of those spots most of the time. So I know exactly how to reach them. Sometimes I'll even put a reload, a strip in each pocket, depending on how everything else is done. Something that somebody had asked about was specifically snubby things, how to access it. So I've read something from Grant Cunningham. He said the simplest way to get to your gun in or under clothing is to simply think get to your gun. He explains that we do this in minutes. How do we get to our keys or our wallet or something else in our pocket? We just go and grab it. So we need to train ourselves to do that same thing. Pretty simple. Nice thing with the Techniclip is if I were to do it there, how do I get my revolver? I reach my revolver and I draw it. Just a few things I want to show you guys. Hope you enjoy. Happy Snubby Sunday. Have a good one. Oh, wait. Of course. How could I forget? Last thing to show you was my Delta Alpha hat, but what I keep sometimes in here. Well, the pen. Silver piece is usually on my left side. One way or another.